Hey guys, welcome to question FM392 of the Further Maths Fortify study guide. This question reads, Gordon will use a currency exchange agency to buy some US dollars for his trip to the United States. The graph below shows the relationship between US dollars and Australian dollars on a particular day. This graph can be used to calculate a conversion between Australian dollars and US dollars on that day. And then we're given a graph that looks quite similar to this one. Part A says, Gordon converts his Australian dollars into US dollars using this graph. How many US dollars does he receive for 150 Australian dollars? So the idea here would be to use the graph that you have available to you. You would track your way over to the 150 mark, work your way up, and then work your way across to find that the conversion, so we're going from Australian dollars, so 150 Australian dollars, up to the line and then left over to the US dollars, should come out showing you 120 Australian dollars. We could be, US dollars. We could be specific like that, but since the question has already told us that, has already asked us how many US dollars that will assume that 120 is going to be in that form, the US dollars that is. Part B then goes on to ask us, the slope of this graph is the exchange rate for converting Australian dollars into US dollars. How many US dollars will Gordon receive for each Australian dollar? So this is a point where you're going to want to pick a point from this graph. So I'm going to pick maybe a quite obvious one, just goes right on the end here, which is the point where we've got 400 US dollars over 500 Australian dollars. Now, because our line here starts at the origin, we don't have to worry about going y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, although we could and it would still give us the same answer. Instead, we can just take this height, or this rise of 400, and put it over this run here of 500, which is going to give us an answer of 0.8, which means that for each Australian dollar that we convert, we're going to get 0.8 US dollars in return. And those are our two answers. If you guys have any questions about these, can you please leave them in the comments for us? Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.